Anthony, can you hear me now? You are muted. You are muted, Anthony. You can hear me, Anthony?
Yes, I can hear you.
Ah, okay, that's nice. Now I can also hear you. How's your Bujian?
That is level 2.
Can
Ni
you
hao.
say level 2? Ni hao.
We want to go back to class now.
So I'm waiting to see if more people are going to join in. Yes, so I'm just giving people 1 or 2 minutes.
Okay. I'm actually now starting afresh. Maybe in the course of next month, I will be starting level 2.
Okay. Did you come
Yeah.
to get your results? Did you get your results?
No, I have not been able to come,
Okay.
but maybe next week I might pass there.
Oh, how?
Yeah. Oh, and you didn't tell me BCB was not hand.
Why did you fear from far?
No, I thought you'll group us from level 1 to level 6. You
No,
won't
no, no, no. It
distinguish.
was different. It was actually different students from different universities
Mm,
grouped in from level 1 to level 4.
mhm.
So um and like for example, you would have fitted in level 1, for example.
Mhm.
Yeah, and you'd have done it. Perhaps you'd even have won, but now if you fear from
But
afar,
the problem was we were not informed at the modularities of
no, you
conducting
should
the
just
test.
you should just enter and then see how it goes. Okay, I think we are going to begin.
Okay.
I see. Let's just begin because we only normally take 20 minutes.
Mhm.
So if it continues, we are going to find ourselves lost in time. So it's good we just start. Okay, so I'll be,
Be- Before we start, can I
yes,
suggest next time you use Teams?
we have Teams. We
Yes.
also use Teams, but now Teams, the good thing with Zoom is that everybody has Zoom than Teams.
Okay.
Because Teams, people must need to have Office 365 in their laptops.
Okay. Yeah. True.
Yes. Okay, fine. All right. Um, I welcome everyone in our today's speaking class. Today is Speaking Mondays, and Speaking Mondays, we are just speaking. So I'll request all of us, we got to open our mouth and speak. It's not a difficult topic, but it's a topic I'm sure will fascinate you. I hope so. And so I'm going to begin by sharing my screen so that you see what we are talking about. So we are actually talking about coronavirus in Chinese. So I'm just going to take us through this and then I'll ask us to speak now about coronavirus as in Kenya and see if we can be able to use some of the patterns we will learn today. So coronavirus, we are going to see how we call it. And perhaps I would begin by asking, does anyone know how we call coronavirus in Chinese? Alvin or? Huawei Y6P. I wish I knew your name. Anybody who knows coronavirus in Chinese? Coronavirus 的英文名字，中文名字是什么？好，OK。So let's see. So 今天的题目是关于冠状病毒。So if you look at my screen, I have the pictures of coronavirus, and I begin by giving us the sentence. So I'll take you through just what I'm speaking because that's the essence, and you can be able to construct similar sentences. Like 今天的题目是关于冠状病毒。所以大家你们都知道今天，然后题目就是 topic 是关于，关于 means about，所以今天的题目 is about 冠状病毒。那么那个冠状病毒 is the name for coronavirus. Now 冠状 is corona, and then 病毒 is the virus. So all viruses that you may know of are actually 病毒。所以今天的题目是关于冠状病毒。So this is basically the way you would want to introduce a topic to people by telling them, my topic for today is, and then you go ahead now and tell them your topic for that day. So this is the one of the best phrases or sentences to use. 今天的题目是关于, and then you say about what. So we are talking about Guangzhou Bingdu, and I know right now, as I just say Guangzhou Bingdu, everybody is now starting to think, how will I say wash hands in Chinese? How will I say, what is this? Wear a mask, you know, all these things. And this topic is a bit big or long. And if we are not able to finish it, at least within our time, we can still continue next Monday. So let's see what do the little we can say at least about Guangzhou Bingdu. But as we say this, I want you to start thinking, where did it begin? So how do we say that in Chinese? When did it begin? And start thinking of all these things. So 这个病毒的形状. Now I want you to see the word 形状. 形状 means shape. Now we know many shapes. 比如我们有圆形，圆形 is a circle shape. 椭形 is oval shape. 正方形 is rectangle shape. So we have done shapes before in Chinese. I hope you have done shapes before also. So we are saying that this virus is actually a kind of a shape. It has a certain kind of a shape. Now, which shape is this? 所以这个病毒的形状像，这个像的名字 the name 像 basically means to look like. So these shapes, these viruses shape looks like a 皇冠. So 大家皇冠 is the crown, the crown of a king, that crown. So basically when we've been listening to everything about coronavirus, we know they say, the way it began, and they'll say it looks like a crown and so on. 所以这个病毒的形状像一个皇冠，所以我们叫它冠状病毒。所以 as a result of it looking like a crown, that's where the name 冠状病毒 came from. So that's it. So as now we are asking ourselves, 那么现在在世界上有这个冠状病毒，那这个病毒从哪里开始？从哪里开始？什么时候开始？所以大家，我好像你们都知道从哪里 ，from where. So where did it begin from? 冠状病毒从哪里开始？ And then 什么时候开始？什么时候 when did it begin? So let's start thinking about it in terms of the whole world, as in terms of initially where it began. Could we have Alvin? Alvin, could you tell us 这个冠状病毒从哪里开始？可以说汉语。 Try, please.
What am I supposed to say?
So, okay, it's okay. Okay, now as we try to see what you're supposed to say, let me have somebody who may be knowing how to say it first. Gerard, could you put the answer in these? 冠状病毒从哪里开始？ So that's a guide. You see, we are saying Guangzhou is corona, 病毒 virus, and then 从 is from, and then 哪里 means where. So coronavirus from where 开始 began. 开始 began. I think I assumed like we know all these words. So sorry about that. 冠状病毒 from where began. So 冠状病毒从哪里开始? Can we have someone try? Trufena, you want to try?
Jogoren.
中国不是中国人 Anthony. 中国人是 Chinese people. But that's a good try. So could you say the whole sentence, Anthony? 冠状病毒从中国开始。冠状病毒从 then you replace the word 哪里 with 中国开始 like that.
Guan Bingdu.
冠状
Bingdu. Jongo Kaishi.
很好，冠状病毒从中国开始。Now, who would like to tell us specifically where? So we normally ask this question as 中国什么地方？中国什么地方？ So 大家记得，中国 is China. Then 什么地方 what place? So 冠状病毒从中国开始 that's correct. So the coronavirus began in China, but what place? 什么地方 Trufena? 冠状病毒从中国开始 which place?
在武汉。
So now put the whole sentence. 冠状病毒从武汉 So we can say 从中国武汉开始 full stop. 冠状病毒从中国武汉开始。
武汉。
再说一遍。
冠状病毒从中国武汉开始。
很好，很好。所以 what we are saying, remember our topic is 冠状病毒，冠状 corona, and then 病毒 virus, coronavirus. And I've told you that the word 病毒 focuses on all the viruses we may have in mind. So we are asking ourselves very simple questions. Where did coronavirus begin and when did it begin? So we are having the sentence here, 冠状病毒从哪里? So this is an important phrase that I want everyone to remember. 从哪里? 从 means from, 哪里 means where. So 冠状病毒 from where began. 开始 is to begin. 所以冠状病毒从哪里开始 From where did it begin? So we know it began from 中国, China, Wuhan, a place called Wuhan. So we are going to say 冠状病毒从武汉开始，从中国武汉开始。Okay, now let me go ahead and ask us now another question. 什么时候开始? Now guys, 什么, I know you know 什么 means what? 时候 means time. But then when we put together the two words, 什么时候 means when. So 什么时候开始 is When did it begin? So let's see. 冠状病毒什么时候开始? Who can, at least even if not the exact date, but we know the time. Could we have somebody? Let me see. Dennis Kibuchi, could you try? 什么时候开始? So what you're going to do, the timing, the period, you will replace the word 什么时候 with the period of time and then started. 开始. Please, Dennis.
I don't know how to say it in Chinese. I'm still learning it.
Okay. Now tell me, Dennis, do you know months in Chinese?
No.
Okay, now this is nice. Now, who can tell us the months? Quickly, the months. Because at least we know it's somewhere in December. So who can tell us? Yes, Mercy? Mercy, Sheshe, please tell us the months.
月
月很好，月 Y-U-E, 月 means month. So now, Dennis, now when we know the word yue means month, now when we want to do January, February, March, you know, January is the first month. So it is E-yue, E-yue, because E is number 1. So now, Mercy, would you be kind to give us all of them? Like 1月、2月、3月, like that till December.
1月、2月、3月、4月、5月、6月、7月、8月、9月、10月、11月、12月。
很好，谢谢。Dennis, I hope you got that. Basically what Mercy did, she did the 12 numbers, and the 12 numbers we have 1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、11、12. So Mercy did the 12 numbers, and then she added the word yue. So we know now that December is 12 months. So 12月, 12月. So knowing that Guangzhou Bingdu began in December, you know, just an estimate, we would be able now to say when it began. When it began. Now let me see if somebody can give us exactly now when it began. Let's see, Gerard, could you tell us? Now, we know December is a 12月. Could you try, please? Please unmute. Yes, Gerard. So you'll be telling us coronavirus, December began. It began in December.
12月 Corona, I don't know.
How the now, Gerard, please don't forget what we've called coronavirus. It's a hot topic. It's still a hot topic even right now. Guangzhou Bingdu. You see, on top here I have the pink. Guangzhou. Guangzhou is corona. Bingdu is virus. So Guangzhou coronavirus. Guangzhou Bingdu. So if we want to say, yes, please have a look at it again. Guangzhou Bingdu. Guangzhou Bingdu. Guangzhou Bingdu. So hey, if we want to say coronavirus began in December, we are going to say 冠状病毒12月开始。冠状病毒12月开始。Okay, 12月开始. And we are going to go ahead. You see, that's December, but December of which year? December of 2019. So we have to put the year also so that we are specific. So we are going to say 冠状病毒, okay, coronavirus. The year comes first, then the month. So the year will be, let me see if there's anyone who can remember. Sarah, can you give us year? How do we say 2019? Sarah, could you give us 2019 in Chinese? Okay, okay, yes, Sarah. Could you give us 2019 in Chinese? How do we say that? The year 2019?
Oh, yeah. Forgotten. I forgotten. Oh my God. Let
No
me refer to
problem.
my notes.
Okay, no problem. Anthony has raised his hand. Yes, the year 2019, Anthony. You are mute. Please unmute yourself, then talk. Yes, please.
2019年。
很好，非常好, Anthony. So we are going now to say, guys, so pay attention to the whole sentence now. 冠状病毒2019年12月开始. Now see that phrase. 冠状病毒 coronavirus 2019年 2019 12月 12, that is December. Okay, because 12月 is December, then 开始 began. 所以冠状病毒2019年12月开始 OK, 冠状病毒2019年12月开始. So far, we've identified a few things. Now, we know coronavirus is 冠状病毒, 冠状病毒 coronavirus. We also know 从中国开始, that it began in China. And we also know it began in China in Wuhan. So we can say 冠状病毒从中国武汉开始. And then we can answer, when did it begin? Coronavirus, that is 冠状病毒2019年12月开始. Is that clear? it is not tough, and this is just what I want. We will get there. We cannot add anymore, but I want everybody to try and say those things. So everyone in this platform, we are 8 of us. So 7 of you are going to give those sentences. 1, we are going to say coronavirus began or came from China, Wuhan, and it began in the year 2019, December. So if all of us are able to say those 2 sentences, we can finish our topic for today. So we'll begin alphabetically. Anthony, because you're the one on top there, A, we'll go alphabetically, and everyone to try. And nobody should feel intimidated. Let's all just try to say those 2 sentences. Yes, Anthony. Anthony, unmute, please. Yes.
冠状病毒中国开始。
Let me correct you a little bit. Don't forget the word song from,
Yeah.
so that it's also looking grammatically better. So 冠状病毒从中国开始. Don't forget to tell us the exact place. China where? Okay, please go ahead.
冠状病毒从武汉中开始。
中国武汉开始，很好. Go to the next sentence.
What is the next sentence?
When?
什
The
么时候？
year, yes, 什么时候开始? The year and the month, please.
什么时候？
开始. 不是. No, for 什么时候, that's the question, when. So you will not repeat the 什么时候. What do? You just put the time. So the time is December 2019. So you're going to say, please say the whole sentence. Coronavirus began in the year 2019, December.
Guan Guanzhang Bingdu Kong Wuhan Hong Kong Chong Wuhan 中国开始
什么时候开始？
2019年11月
12月开始 OK 很好 Oh, has Alvin gone? Okay, let's have Dennis. Dennis, please try.
I don't know the words to. It's actually my second class, so I'm not conversant with the words.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, fine, no problem, Gerard. Okay, what you'll do, you see, Dennis, this sentence, Guangzhang Bingdu. So first, Dennis, have you understood Guangzhang means corona?
Yeah.
And then Bingdu is the virus.
Yes.
And then the word Chong means from.
Yeah.
And then Nali means where.
Yeah.
And then 开始 means to begin. Okay?
Okay.
So the word you're only going to remove is the word 哪里 where. And then in the word 哪里 we put 中国 because 中国 means China. Okay? So
Yeah.
I will not pressure you. Just try to put that one only. Don't worry about the other one. It will come with time. Just try to do 冠状病毒从中国开始. Just that.
Guangzhou Bingdu Chong. You said China is?
中国
Okay, so Guangzhou Bingdu Chong Gunzhuo
中国
Zhongguo Kaishi.
很好 very good 很好 means very good 冠状病毒从中国开始 that's a good try. Okay, 好的 let's go to Gerard. Gerard, would you please try? Gerard, please try the same.
Okay.
Yes.
It's my first time. Let me see.
Oh, okay. You've not done Chinese before?
No.
Wow. Interesting. Okay.
Guanzhang Bingu Kong
Bingdu.
Bindu. Guanzhang Bindu Kong.
Now the C is pronounced as ts. So we say Chong.
Chong.
Chong Zhongguo.
Chong Zhongguo Kaishi.
很好 That's a good try. It's a first time. No problem. 好的 That's good, Gerard. 很好 Let's have Mercy. Mercy, please. At least you, I know you know a lot. I think so. Mercy.
冠状病毒从中国武汉开始。
很好什么时候开始？
那个冠状病毒2019年12月开始。
非常好，谢谢。好好的 Okay, now the next one, Sarah. Now can you try, Sarah?
冠状病毒从武汉中国开始。
So it's that's good, Sarah, but it's good you begin with China, then China where? 所以中国武汉 中国武汉开始。
OK，冠
冠状
病毒从中国武汉开始。
啊，很好。什么时候开始？
冠状病毒2019年12月
开始。
开始。
很好，好的。Now let's go to Trufena. 冠状病毒从哪里开始？什么时候开始？
冠状病毒从中国武汉开始。
什么时候开始
？2019年12月
开始。
开始。
谢谢大家。That's good. 很好. It's a good try. I think once we continue doing this speaking, because I feel like some of us, maybe we've rusted in our speaking, we've forgotten the speaking, or maybe we are just having a lot of learning, but we are not practicing in our speaking. So we can always make this 20 to 30 minutes of speaking session. Unfortunately, our time is up, but I want you to remember today that we have learned a new word, which perhaps maybe many of you didn't know. So that is guanzhuang. Guanzhuang. Guanzhuang is corona 病毒 virus. So 冠状病毒就是 coronavirus. And then we have learned that the coronavirus resembles a crown. 皇冠, 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 you know, the crown, 皇冠. But the most important thing is being able to know 这个病毒从哪里开始。所以这个病毒从中国武汉开始。所以冠状病毒从中国武汉开始。然后什么时候开始？这个病毒2019年12月开始。Those very important that you can talk about coronavirus and talk about it where it began and when it began. Now, in our next class, I think we should still continue with coronavirus and ask ourselves, what are the symptoms of coronavirus? And then what are the things we need to do? The symptoms and what we need to do. Wash our hands. So that is what we are perhaps going to be looking at next Monday. But I'd like to see you guys still on Thursday. On Thursday, we are having what we call Grammar Thursdays, or we'll be learning UFA or practicing our UFA, our grammar. But for today, guys, unless there's any question, would I ask Dadia Yowentima? Anybody with a question? Anyone with a question? Okay. 我觉得没有问题. I hope you have. Okay, Mercy.
Yeah, 你可以发给我们那些什么 text
那个材料没问题 because even last time on Thursday I sent people okay 因为我没有你的电话号码你可以在这边写你的电子邮件你的 email 或者你的电话号码都可以没问题
OK 好了
Yes, I'm saying if you'd like, I think for some of you I have your contact, but some of you I don't have, so it's good you can write your email. Always after class, the following day I'm able to send the notes or some of the things we have done the previous day, and that would be nice. Okay, anybody else? Hayoma, anyone else with a question? I truly hope we have learned something today. Okay, so I'm sorry
Yes,
for those
we have
who have,
learned.
sorry?
We have learned. We have learned.
谢谢. I'm
Thank
sorry
you.
for those who have come in late. Fondo, Marble, please remember we are working with actually only 20 minutes, 8 to 8:20. We've gone all the way to 8:40. So let's try and log in on time. So we do some little speaking and then that's it. It's not a class where I want to make you tired with a lot of things. We are just talking a little. So today we were talking about coronavirus, where it began and when it began. I'm going to send us the notes. And then next week we'll pick up from there just to ask ourselves, what are the symptoms of coronavirus in Chinese and what should we do, like wash our hands and so on. But for now, guys, I would like to end the class. 谢谢。
谢谢老师。
好的，再见。再
晚安。
见，
再见。
晚安，再见，再见，
真是天。
再见，谢谢。